Next Chapter Podcasts.
Are you tired of waiting for sparks to fly on your dating app? Do you dream of running through airports to deliver an out-of-breath, unplanned monologue? Then stop doom scrolling and start listening to Meet Cute Rom-Coms. Feel-good love stories that take you from chance encounter to grand romantic gesture in just 15 minutes. We're bringing rom-coms back. Get a brand new Meet Cute series on the first Tuesday of every month, with new episodes twice a week. Fall in love with Meet Cute Rom-Coms, wherever you find your podcasts.
Is this where we kiss?
Next Chapter Podcast presents the Play On podcast series, Romeo and Juliet. Episode 5, Not the Lark. For the best listening experience, be sure to use headphones or earbuds. And remember, violent delights have violent ends.
Hello. Hi. Mia, you go first.
And are we starting?
Okay,
Hi,
I took my
sorry, just got here. It's Mia.
Hey Mia, could you get closer to the microphone? Is that possible?
Yes.
Oh, Mia is in character.
Literally nobody is getting ready.
Are we good, Seta?
Yep, I'm good.
Down with the Catholics! I'm out! I want justice! Wrong!
Where are the vile beginners of this fray?
O noble prince, I can be proof of all the sad occasion of this fatal brawl. Slain by young Romeo, there lies the foe that slew thy kinsman, brave Mercutio.
My cousin, oh, my brother's son, oh, prince, oh, husband, oh, the blood is run of my dear kinsman, prince, as thou art true. For blood of ours shed blood of Montague. Cousin.
Benvolio, who began this bloody fray?
Tybalt, here dead. By Romeo's hand was slain. Romeo first spoke with grace, bid him bethink how small the quarrel was and how potent your high displeasure. All this uttered with gentle breath, calm face, knees humbly bowed, could not make quiet the unruly rage of Tybalt, deaf to peace, who soon quick tilts his piercing steel at bold Mercutio's breast. Mercutio, as hot as Tybalt, draws, and with a martial scorn, with one hand beats cold death aside, and with the other sends it back to Tybalt, whose dexterity retorts it. Romeo now cries aloud, "Hold, friends, friends, part!" And swifter than his tongue, his nimble arm beats down their fatal blades, and twixt them runs. But underneath his arm, a treacherous thrust from Tybalt hit the life of brave Mercutio, and then Tybalt fled. But by and by returns to Romeo, who had but newly entertained revenge. They go like lightning at each other quick, ere I could part them, and was brave Tybalt slain. And as he fell, did Romeo turn and fly. This is the truth, or let Benvolio die.
He is a kinsman to the Montague! Affection makes him false, he speaks not true! I beg for justice, which thou, prince, must give. Romeo slew Tybalt. Romeo must not live.
No. Romeo slew him, he slew Mercutio. Who owes the prize of his dear blood spent so?
Not Romeo, prince. He was Mercutio's friend. His fault completes that which the law should end, the life of Tybalt.
And for that offense, immediately we do exile him hence.
No!
I have a loss due to your hate's proceeding. My kinsman for your brawls doth lay a-bleeding, but I will punish you with such a fine that you shall all repent the loss of mine.
But, prince...
I will be deaf to pleading and excuses, nor tears nor prayers shall purchase out abuses, therefore use none. Let Romeo hence in haste, else when he is found, that hour is his last. Away this body and attend our will. Mercy will murder, shown to those that kill.
Gallop apace, you fiery-footed steeds, towards Apollo's lodging, that a driver as Phaeton would whip you to the west and bring in darkened night immediately.
Spread thy bed curtain, love-performing night, that those beast eyes may close, and Romeo leap to these arms untalked of and unseen. Lovers can see to amorous rites by light of their own beauties, or, if love be blind, it best agrees with night. Come, somber night, thou sober-suited matron all in black, and teach me how to lose, to win this match, played for a pair of unstained maidenhoods. Hide my unmanned blood, brightening my cheeks with thy black blanket, till new love grow bold. For true love acted is true modesty. Come, night, come, Romeo, come, thou day of night. For thou wilt lie upon the wings of night, whiter than new snow upon a raven's back. Come, gentle night, come, loving black-browed night. Give me my Romeo, and when I shall die, take him and cut him out in little stars, and he will make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will be in love with night and pay no worship to the garish sun. Oh, I have bought the mansion of a love, but not possessed it. And though I am sold, not yet enjoyed. So tedious is this day, as is the night before some festival to an impatient child who hath new robes and may not wear them. Oh, here comes my nurse! And she brings news, and every tongue that speaks my Romeo's name speaks heavenly eloquence. Now, nurse, what news? What hast thou there? The ropes Romeo bid thee fetch?
I the ropes.
Ay me, what news? Why dost thou wring thy hands?
Oh, 'tis too late. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. We are undone, lady. We are undone. Oh, curse this day. He's gone. He's killed. He's dead.
Can heaven be so spiteful?
Romeo can, though heaven cannot. Oh, Romeo, Romeo. Whoever would have thought it? Romeo!
Hath Romeo slain himself? Do not say I. That single vowel I shall poison more than the death-darting eye of basilisk. How could I be I if thou wilt say I? If those eyes closed, it makes the answer I. What devil art thou that thus torments me thus? If he be slain, say I, or if not, no. Brief sounds determine hence my joy or woe.
I saw the wound. I saw it with mine eyes. God save us all. Here on his manly breast, a piteous corpse, a bloody piteous corpse, pale, pale as ashes, body blotched in blood, in clotted blood. I fainted at the sight.
Oh, break my heart, poor beggar, break it once.
Oh, Tybalt, Tybalt, the best friend I had. Oh, courteous Tybalt, honest gentleman, that ever I should live to see thee dead.
What storm is this that blows so contrary? Is Romeo slaughtered and is Tybalt dead?
Tybalt is gone, and Romeo banished. Romeo that killed him, he is banished.
Oh, God! Did Romeo's hand shed Tybalt's blood?
It did. Alas, the day it did.
Oh, serpent heart, hid in a flowering face. Did ever dragon keep so fair a cave? Beautiful tyrant, fiend, angelical, dove-feathered raven, wolvish, ravenous lamb, despised substance of divinest show, just opposite to what thou justly seemst, a damned saint, an honorable villain. Oh, nature, what didst move you down to hell, to then implant the spirit of a fiend in mortal paradise of such sweet flesh? Was ever book containing such vile matter so fairly bound? Oh, that deceit should dwell in such a gorgeous palace.
There's no trust, no faith, no honesty in men, all perjured, all falsifying, all wicked, all deceivers. Ah, where's my man? Give me a shot of brandy. These griefs, these woes, these sorrows make me old. Shame come to Romeo.
Blistered be thy tongue for such a wish. He was not born to shame. Upon his brow shame is ashamed to sit, for 'tis a throne where honor may be crowned sole monarch of the universal earth. Oh, what a beast was I to chide at him!
Will you speak well of him that killed your cousin?
Shall I speak ill of him that is my husband? Ah, my poor lord, what tongue shall smooth thy name when I, thy 3 hours wife, have mangled it? But wherefore, villain, didst thou kill my cousin? That villain cousin would have killed my husband. Back, foolish tears, back to your native spring. Your tributary drops belong to woe, which you, mistaking, offer up to joy. My husband lives that Tybalt would have slain, and Tybalt's dead that would have slain my husband. Oh, this is comfort. Wherefore weep I then? Some word there was, much worse than Tybalt's death, that murdered me. I would forget it gladly, but it presses to my memory like damn it guilty deeds to sinners' minds. Tybalt is dead, and Romeo banished. That one word banished hath slain 10,000 Tybalts. Tybalt's death was woe enough, even if it ended there. Or foul woe delights in fellowship and needs to conjure up companion griefs. Why conjure not, when she said, Tybalt's dead, thy father or thy mother, nay, or both, which then allows an outward lamentation. But with the rearward following Tybalt's death, Romeo is banished. To speak that word is father, mother, Tybalt, Romeo, Juliet, all slain, all dead. Romeo is banished. There's no end, no limit, measure, bound in that word's death. No words can that woe sound. Take up those ropes. Poor cords, you are beguiled, both you and I, for Romeo is exiled. He made you for a highway to my bed, but I, a maid, die, maiden widowed. Come, cords. Come, nurse, I'll to my wedding bed. In death, not Romeo, take my maidenhead.
Hi, dear chamber. I'll find Romeo to comfort you. I know well where he is. Hark ye, your Romeo will be here at night. I'll to him. He is hid at Laurencell.
Oh, find him. Give this ring to my true knight and bid him come to take his last farewell.
Romeo, come forth, thou frightened man.
Father, what news? What doom commands the prince?
I bring thee tidings of the prince's doom.
What less than doomsday is the prince's doom?
A gentler judgment vanished from his lips. Not body's death, but body's banishment.
Huh? Banishment? Be merciful, say death. For exile hath more terror in his look, much more than death. Do not say banishment.
Hence from Verona art thou banished. Be patient, for the world is broad and wide.
There is no world without Verona walls, but purgatory, torture, hell itself. Hence banished is banished from the world, and world's exile is death. Then banished is death, misnamed. Calling death banished, thou cutt'st my head off with the golden axe, and smilest upon the stroke that murders me.
Oh, deadly sin! Oh, rude unthankfulness! While law calls death upon your fault, the prince, taking thy side, hath rushed away the law, and turned that black word death to banishment. This is kind mercy, and thou seest it not.
'Tis torture and not mercy. Heaven is here, where Juliet lives, and every cat and dog and little mouse, every unworthy thing live here in heaven and may look on her, but Romeo may not. More validity, more honorable state, more courtship lives in fruit flies than in Romeo. They may seize on the white wonder of dear Juliet's hand and steal immortal blessings from her lips, her pure unsullied lips, who during sleep still blush as thinking their own kisses sin. But Romeo may not, he is banished. Flies may do this, but from this I must fly. They are free men, but I am banished, and sayest thou yet that exile is not death? Hadst thou no poison mixed, no sharp ground knife, no sudden mean of death, though ne'er so mean as banished to kill me, banished, O friar, the damned, damn that word in hell, howling when saying it. How hast thou the heart, being a divine, a holy father here, a sin absolver, and my friend professed to mangle me with that word banished?
Oh, foolish madman, wilt thou hear me speak?
Oh, thou wilt speak again of banishment.
I'll give thee armor to keep off that word, adversity, sweet milk, philosophy, to comfort thee though thou art banished.
Banished! Hang up philosophy, unless philosophy can make a Juliet. Displant a town, reverse a prince's doom. It helps not, it prevails not. Talk no more.
Oh, then I see that madmen have no ears.
How should they, when such wise men have no eyes?
Let me dispute with thee of thy affairs.
Thou canst not speak of that dost not feel. Wert thou as young as I, Juliet, thy love, an hour but married, Tybalt murdered, doting like me, and like me banished, then mightst thou speak, then mightst thou tear thy hair, and fall upon the ground as I do now, taking the measure of an unmade grave!
Arise, one knocks. Good Romeo, hide thyself.
Not I, unless the breath of heartsick groans enfold me mist-like from the search of eyes.
Hark how they knock! Who's there? Romeo, arise. Who knocks so hard? Where are you from? What's your will?
Let me come in, and you shall know my errand. I come from Lady Juliet.
Welcome, then.
Oh, tell me, holy friar, where is my lady's lord? Where's Romeo?
There, on the ground, with his own tears made drunk.
Oh, he is not unlike my lady's case, just like her case. Oh, woeful sympathy, piteous predicament, just as him lies she, blubbering and weeping, weeping and blubbering. Stand up! Stand up! Stand if you be a man! For Juliet's sake, for her sake, rise and stand! Why should you fall into so deep an oh?
Nurse.
Ah, sir, death's the end of all.
Spake thou of Juliet? How is it with her? Doth not she think me an old murderer, now I have stained the childhood of our joy with blood, removed but little from her own? Where is she, and how doth she, and what says my concealed lady to our cancelled love?
Oh, she says nothing, sir, but weeps, and now falls on her bed, and then starts up, and Tybalt calls, and then on Romeo cries, and then down falls again.
As if that name shot from the deadly barrel of a gun did murder her, as that name's cursed hand murdered her kinsman. Oh, tell me, friar, tell me, in what vile part of this anatomy doth my name lodge? Tell me, and I'll hack off the hateful mansion!
Hold that desperate hand! You have amazed me. By my holy order, I thought your disposition better ruled. So you've slain Tybalt. Will you slay yourself, and slay your lady that in your life lives, by doing damned hate upon yourself? You scorn upon your birth, the heaven and earth. For birth and heaven and earth, all three do meet in you at once. Would you at once lose all? Fie! Fie! You shame your shape, your love, your wit. You're a hoarder, having in abundance, but using none for their true use. Thus trash away your shape, your love, your wit. Your noble shape is but a form of wax, diverting from the valor of a man. Your dear love, sworn, is hollow perjury, killing that love which you have vowed to cherish. Your wit that arms your shape and love is now misshapen by the tyranny of both. Like powder in an unskilled soldier's bin, it's set afire by your own ignorance, and you're dismembered by your own defense. What? Get up, man! Your Juliet is alive. There is your happy. Tybalt could kill you, but you slew Tybalt. There is your happy. The law that threatened death becomes your friend and turns death to exile. There is your happy. A pack of blessings light upon your back. Happiness courts you in her best distress. But like a misbehaving, sullen brat, you pout upon your fortune and your love. Take heed, for such die miserable. Go, get thee to thy love as was avowed. Rise to her chamber hence and comfort her. But leave Verona's gates ere sun doth fall, for when the watch is set, thou canst not pass to Mantua, where thou shalt live till time arrives to blaze your marriage, hold your friends, beg pardon of the prince. We'll call thee back with 20,000 times more joy than thou wentst forth in lamentation. Go ahead, nurse. Commend me to thy lady, and bid her hasten all the house to bed, which heavy sorrow makes them apt to do. Romeo is coming.
Oh, Lord. I could have stayed here all the night to hear good counsel. Oh, what learning is. My lord, I'll tell my lady you will come.
Do so, and bid my sweet prepare to chide.
Here, sir, a ring she bid me give you, sir. Hie you, make haste, for it grows very late.
How well my comfort is revived by this.
Go hence. Good night. Hold true to this our plan. Either be gone before the watch be set, or by the break of morrow's day, disguised, journey to Mantua. Give me thy hand. 'Tis late. Farewell. Good night.
Although a joy past joy calls out to me, it is a grief so brief to part with thee. Farewell.
Things have fallen out, sir, so unluckily that we have had no time to move our daughter. Mind now, she loved her kinsman Tybalt dearly, and so did I. Well, we were born to die. 'Tis very late. She'll not come down tonight, I promise you, but for your company, I would have been in bed an hour ago.
These times of woe afford no time to woo. Madam, good night. Commend me to your daughter.
I will. We'll know her mind early tomorrow. Tonight she's weighted with her heaviness.
Sir Paris, I will make a bolder offer of my child's love. I think she will be ruled in all respects by me. Nay, more, I doubt it not. Wife, go you to her ere you go to bed. Acquaint her now of my son Paris's love, and bid her, mark you me, on Wednesday next. But, what day is this?
Monday, my lord.
Monday! Well, Wednesday is too soon. Then Thursday, let it be. On Thursday, tell her, she shall be married to this noble earl.
Oh.
Will you be ready? Do you like this haste? We'll keep no great ado, a friend or two, for mind you, Tybalt's death so close in date, it may be thought we care not for our own befallen kinsmen if we revel much. Therefore, we'll have some 6 friends, and that's the end. So what say you to Thursday?
My lord, I would that Thursday were tomorrow.
Well, get you gone. On Thursday, be it then. Go you to Juliet ere you go to bed. Prepare her, wife, against this wedding day. Farewell, my lord. Light to my chamber, ho! Oh, my word, it is so very late that we may call it early by and by. Good night.
Next Chapter Podcast presents the Natco and Two River Theater production of Romeo and Juliet, written by William Shakespeare, and translated into modern English verse by Hansel Jung. The Play On Podcast series, Romeo and Juliet, is directed by Dustin Wills. Radio play by Catherine Eaton, with additional contributions by Liana Keys. The cast is as follows: Dorcas Lung as Juliet, Chris Bano as Romeo, Mia Katigbak as Nurse and Prince, Daniel Liu as Lady Capulet, Lady Montague, and Peter, Purva Betty as Friar Lawrence, Mitchell Winter as Paris, Tybalt, and Apothecary, Daisuke Tsuji as Lord Capulet and Lord Montague, Jose Gamo as Mercutio and Samson, Zion Zhang as Benvolio and Balthazar. Casting by the Telsey Office, Karen Castle, CSA. Mix and sound design by Lindsay Jones. Original music composition by Brian Quijada. Additional music composition and music direction by Nigel Robinson. Sound engineering by Sadaharu Yagi. Mix engineer and dialogue editor, Larry Walsh. Podcast mastering by Greg Cortez at New Monkey Studio. Coordinating producer, Transcend Streaming, Kira Bowie and Liana Keys. Executive producer, Michael Goodfriend. The managing director of business operations and partnerships at Next Chapter Podcasts is Sally Cade Holmes. The Play On Podcast series, Romeo and Juliet, is produced by Next Chapter Podcasts and is made possible by the generous support of the Hits Foundation. Visit ncpodcast.com for more about the Play On Podcast series. Visit playonshakespeare.org for more about Play On Shakespeare. Subscribe to Play On Premium on Apollo Plus for ad-free episodes. And join our Patreon for exclusive merchandise and early commercial-free releases. Go to playonpodcast.com for our bonus content, where you'll find interviews with the artists, producers, and engineers who brought it all to life. And remember, violent delights have violent ends.
Are you tired of waiting for sparks to fly on your dating app? Do you dream of running through airports to deliver an out-of-breath, unplanned monologue? Then stop doom scrolling and start listening to Meet Cute Rom-Coms. Feel-good love stories that take you from chance encounter to grand romantic gesture in just 15 minutes. We're bringing rom-coms back. Get a brand new Meet Cute series on the first Tuesday of every month, with new episodes twice a week. Fall in love with Meet Cute Rom-Coms, wherever you find your podcasts.
Is this where we kiss?
Next Chapter Podcasts.